Okay, Katie, thank you. 21 after the hour. Online reputation management, or ORM, is vital when anything you have ever posted online can easily be accessed by especially future employees. Our web expert Dave Hatter in-house to help us clean up our online identity. Dave, good to see you.
You too, Frank.
Well, let's talk first this morning. You say basically there are 7 simple rules. What are those 7 rules?
Well, the simplest one of all is just don't do anything stupid. Don't say anything you don't want out there. But there's a bunch of things you need to do. Like, for example, don't post stuff you don't want out there. I said that already, and I say that again because it's so important.
It's so important.
You know, you need to check and see what information is out there about you. Not only things you're saying about yourself, but what other people are saying about you. And there's some simple tools you can use to do that. You need to understand the long-term ramifications of this. You mentioned it before. Stuff can literally last forever out there. So you got to know what's out there, and you need to be proactive. Understand it. So if an employer is potentially looking at you as a candidate for a job, you might know there's negative stuff out there, and you can get on the front end of that and say, hey, this really isn't me.
And it's not just stuff you post on social media and whatnot. It's an email that you may send out. I like your rule, count to 100 in a fit of anger before you just fire off an email.
I'm sure everybody out there has had a time where they regretted something they said, and they put it in a permanent form that can be shared in ways they could never possibly understand.
Okay, as we're live here by our smart board here in the News Center, I want to talk a little bit about this. This is an email that you got, and this is a perfect example.
Yeah, it really is.
You're in trouble by the law, huh?
Well, it might appear that way. This is a newsletter from the Kenton County Commonwealth Attorney's Office. They send that every week that a friend of mine forwarded to me, and when you go down in here and you look at the list of offenders, you'll notice, if I, sorry.
There we go.
Get down here, you'll see that there is a David Hatter in Kenton County charged with various crimes right there. Now, that's not me, I'm happy to report.
Right.
But if someone were looking for information about me, customers, clients, employers, whatever, they may find this in a Google search because this gets published through his website.
So this is there. I know it's there. I know it's not me. Is it my place to tell a future employer, hey, if you're doing a Google search, this may pop up? Is it better to cut that off before it happens?
I absolutely would, because there's a high likelihood, especially if you're not a technology person or a famous person, that that's one of the first things someone is going to find about you. And if an employer stumbles into that and they don't realize that even though they have my same name, it's not really me, what do you think the likelihood is they're going to call me? So I definitely try to get on the front side of that.
Can you clean things up? Google Alerts, I mean, can you clean things up about yourself? You go in, you type Frank Marzullo, you know, you got all my crazy college photos from back in the day there popping up right at the top of the page. How can I get rid of those? Can I clean that up?
You can to a limited degree. You got to be kind of technology savvy. You know, most people who are going to do any research are going to use Google.
Okay.
Google provides this free service, Google Alerts, that you see here. Anyone can sign up for this. It's free, and you can enter terms that you want to track.
Let's try this here. So like what?
I'm not sure I'll be able to type all this in on here. Okay.
Like
do your name.
Okay, Frank. Got it.
Okay, so you might put in here Frank Marzullo, okay, and any variations of it. Like, for example, I've done Dave Hatter, David Hatter, okay?
Why is that now typing? My name is Frank. There we go. Come on, Frank.
So as a result of setting up these alerts, anytime your name or whatever you're tracking, like I track my company's name in here, Google will email this information to you. I get these emails every day, anytime my company name and any variation of that or my name shows up.
Fantastic.
Okay?
So anytime that you have something happening, you type in your name, Frank Marzullo, and you'll get alerts.
Right, you set the frequency that you want it, and Google will mail this to you. So now that's one simple way you can proactively know, hey, something is out there about someone with my name. If it shows up from the county prosecutor's office and you're looking for a job, that's the kind of thing that you want to know. So you've got an alert. You're going to get this alert from Google anytime that shows up. And to try to fix it, then you can go out and try to post more positive content and push the stuff down.
I like it. I'm going to go be clicking all day long. Hey, Dave, thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. Appreciate it. 9:25 right now. If you are a baby boomer or you know a baby boomer, we have some tips on filing for Medicare. That's next on The X. Thanks, Dave.